Yeah, Eastern Kentucky, where the hills raised us and the mines fed us
till the lights went out.
Yeah. Kentucky was strong. Kentucky. Granddaddy's hands still black from the coal dust. Even after Sunday wash, he never gave up. Mama worked doubles at the nursing home, trying to stretch them dollar bills when the paycheck gone. Front porch squeaking, dogs bark at the moon. Half the town moved away before they turned 22. Factories closed, mines dried up. Now Main Street's empty and the bars filled up. See, we was raised on gospel and George Jones, dirt roads, wild hearts, and crack flip phones. Now the school got less kids every fall, and another white cross by the curve on the wall. We still ride these back roads, even when the tank low, trying to find hope where the cold wind blows. Coal mine lights went dark years ago. Now it's painting these hills that nobody knows, but we still stand tall when the world moves on. Blue collar blood with the fight still strong, from the hollers of Kentucky to the county line songs. Yeah, we been sometimes, but we hold on.
I seen good men lose everything overnight. One shutdown, paper chains. They whole life hard hats hanging by the back door still, like maybe one day they'll head back to the hill. But the work dried up and the pills moved in. Now funerals happen more than weddings again. Everybody know everybody in a small town life, so when one mama cries, we all hurt that night. Look, little Jimmy had dreams of a football field. Now we hooked on something he thought would heal. That society don't show on the television screen. The pain behind the mountains in the American dream. Politicians come around every 4 years, shake hands, fake smiles, disappear. Promise jobs, promise change, promise growth, then leave us in the mud just barely holding hope. But the people here different, built from grit and religion. Sunday morning packed pews, even after hard living. Grandma's cooking beans and cornbread in the kitchen while the young boys outside. Old trucks still down these back roads, even when the tank low, trying to find hope where the cold wind blows. Coal mine lights went dark years ago. Now it's painting these hills that nobody knows, but we still stand tall when the world moves on. Blue collar blood with the fight still strong, from the hollers of Kentucky to the county line songs. Yeah, we been sometimes, but we hold on. There's a Bible on the dash of a rusted out Ford, and a folded up flag from a boy lost at war. His mother's praying every night for their sons, and fathers feeling broken when the paycheck don't come. But these mountains taught us how to survive, how to keep pushing when hope barely alive. I remember bonfires out by the creek, cheap beer, old guitars, nothing but free. Back when the town still felt alive, before drugs and debt started taking lives. Now abandoned houses line these roads, and everybody carrying heavy loads, but we smile through the hurt, cause that's what we do. Kentucky blood runs honest and true. They can laugh at the accident, laugh at the boots, but they ain't walked miles in these hard work shoes. Ain't heard mama cry over overdue bill, or watch your hometown slowly get killed. See the cold kept heating America homes, while our families pay for it flesh and bone. Now they shut us down and forget our names, while we still fighting through the rain. Still ride these back roads, even when the tank low, trying to find hope where the cold wind blows. Coal mine lights went dark years ago. Now it's painting these hills that nobody knows, but we still stand tall when the world moves on. Blue collar blood with the fight still strong, from the hollers of Kentucky to the county line songs. Yeah, we been sometimes, but we hold on. Dust on these county lines, still call this place home. These hills raised our soul. Kentucky, yeah. Kentucky strong. Kentucky strong.